All right, let's go to Bloomberg's equities reporter, Stephanie Hughes. We'll talk a bit more about the markets and what happened today with her. Stephanie, let's talk about BlackBerry first, because it was the worst performer on the TSX, but expand on what happened with the company.
Certainly, Morella. So BlackBerry shares fell as much as nearly 22% today. That was its biggest intraday drop since February 2021. So it's been a while since we've seen a drop of this magnitude for the company. But what happened with BlackBerry is that its first quarter revenue forecast ranging between 107 and 115 million fell short of what analysts were expecting by a pretty wide margin. That caused the tech firm to, as you mentioned, lag the TSX and become the worst performer today. So it also missed with its full year 2026 forecast, though it should be noted that the fourth quarter revenue did manage to come ahead of estimates, even though it was a double-digit decline from last year. One of the concerns is with BlackBerry's QNX segment, which was rebranded from its initial Internet of Things business. And that's what operates software in vehicles. So, the Raymond James analyst said that this bears watching, just given the tariff concerns being rolled out this afternoon, given the company's exposure to the automotive space. And viewers may be more familiar with BlackBerry as a former software company, a former smartphone developer, now operates as a security software firm. So the price is definitely a far cry from its peak times when it was the biggest smartphone developer around 2008, and the share price is clearly facing another pressure day here with this guidance, Miss Morella.
Yeah, obviously its heyday is now long in the past. Okay, on the flip side of things, let's get to Superior Plus, which had an investor day. What did investors learn that made the stock jump?
Yeah, so investors learned that actually there's going to be more, the business is expected to deliver more of a incremental adjusted EBITDA by 2027. So Superior Plus, it's not really a company that we talk about very often, but it was the top performer on the TSX today, gaining as much as 12%, biggest gain in just over a month. And it was enough of a gain to bring the stock price briefly up to its highest level since last October. And the propane distributor also forecasted a new 2027 EBITDA of about 570 million. And with that, Superior Delivers initiative to drive more profitable growth in its propane business is now expected to deliver a 70-plus incremental adjusted EBITDA by 2027. That was higher than the 50 million that it initially modeled for. So it does come with a bit of a caveat. Stifel analyst Daryl Young said Superior Plus tends to be an overpromise and underdeliver kind of a company, but added that the stock is incredibly cheap and more than accounted for this dynamic. So I think investors are kind of taking that grain of salt there. They might be piling in just based on that, but they're clearly enjoying the higher than expected forecast here, Morella.
Yeah, upward ride. All right, Bloomberg's equities reporter Stephanie Hughes. Stephanie, thank you.
Thank you.